What's up, guys? Hoarder here. If you saw last week's video, you saw some incredible Colonial metal detecting as we marched down this old stagecoach route looking for a home site that's been gone for hundreds of years. And all along the route, we're finding 1700s coins and buttons and buckles and relics, not to mention a record-breaking Crodal Bell day. I think there was 19 of them. All right, sleigh bells. But what I didn't tell you was that was just part one, because no one likes hearing part one. This video is part two. And as we got closer to that home site, wait till you see the stuff we found this week. Things that are just mind-blowing. Bucket listers coming out of the ground like they were bottle caps. And at the end of the video, we actually find the home site itself. We go back next week and absolutely kill it. But I hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Farm field digging at its finest. And I'll see you at the end. Later. All right, Joe just started screaming like a 7-year-old girl, Doug. He's screaming.
Like a 7-year-old.
He screamed Real, then said maybe US, which would be better. But I think we're back to maybe Real again.
Yeah, I think it's a half.
That's
Real.
big. That looks like a 1 Real.
You think?
I think it looks bigger than a half Real. That's...
Whoa, it has like a pistarine back.
Yeah, it might be a pistarine. That's 1 Real size though, Joe.
Don't say pistarine to an old man that has a bladder problem.
I definitely saw the pillars on the other side.
Yeah.
I think
It's Spanish.
I
It's
think I saw a
definitely
date coming through.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Look how
Yeah.
pretty that is.
Wow,
It's
look at that.
1736.
All right.
1736,
All
baby.
right, Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Baby.
Let me come over to the sun right down here,
Give it a
Joe.
little more quarter work.
I don't have my glasses on. Oh, I see the date. I see
Yeah.
the date up at the top. 1736. Wow. Look at the detail on it, Paul. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous.
You don't even want to see this one.
Why would I?
Wow. Hit that side, Joe.
Surprised you didn't find it.
Oh my God, it's got
Yeah,
some.
we're gonna share. I don't mind.
I don't want to even rub your coin, Joe, because that's a purdy one. Just spray the crap out of it.
Nice. Nice job. Thank you, buddy.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. Oh, I see the shield on there. I don't have my glasses on, but I can. The detail is just banging out of it, Joe.
Incredible.
And the date 1736, Jeff.
Wasn't even that deep.
You know, that was supposed to be mine.
Wow. That's gorgeous, man. Do you want to touch it, Paul?
Yeah.
Paul's waiting.
Paul's
Patiently.
Have it in your hand.
Paul's like drool. I feel drool hitting my arm from Paul's mouth.
Paul's waiting.
All right, let me give it to Paul, and I'm going to dry it off and get a nice close-up of it. Gorgeous coin.
All of a sudden, the finds are popping out of the ground.
I need to finish my banana. Listen to this, Doug. Catch these. Sorry.
That's okay.
Listen to this.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm seeing 85, 86. About 3 inches deep.
yep.
Oh, a banana right there.
I'm going to call silver here. Next time you come, you're going to have to bring 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Sorry, my headphones, I can't hear.
Still in there. I think you missed it just a bit.
I might have took my eye off the prize.
Yeah.
Those are coming up on yours, Doug.
It's in the sidewall. It's down there, Doug.
30s.
30.
Oh, boom! I see it, Doug.
Is it silver?
No, it's a coin.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's another copper.
Oh, okay. Check the hole. There might be another one in there.
Why would you say that? I'll
I
take
just-
one, Doug. I'll take one.
Well, you had 2 bananas, so
I see it already.
King George,
Nope. Straight bust, Doug.
drape bust.
Straight bust.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes.
Very
Can you
nice.
see it?
Yeah. I'd see it better with my glasses, but I do see.
Let me see. I'll hold it so I
head.
can see it with
Okay,
the.
there you go. Nice job.
That was a screamer, Doug.
Yes.
Screamer.
Pretty deep too.
When I eat, yeah, it was. When I eat my banana, I'm just like half-heartedly just detecting. I'll give it a good cleaning on the back. I can see a little bit of the wreath, but probably about maybe 5 inches. Look, as it dries, it gets better and better.
It just keeps getting better. Yeah,
it's better and better. When you have
look, I can actually see the date.
yeah, it's so funny when these coins hit the air. If there's detail on them, they start right in front of your eyes like magic. Look at it.
Yes.
From
I
10.
think you're going to get the full date off of that.
Without even touching it, from 30 seconds ago till now, I can see her hair pulled back. I can see her nose. I can see her bosom.
Ooh. Wait a minute, I can calm down.
I'm going to try to get a date. That's incredible, Doug. Another
Terrific.
copper. That's 4 coppers in a day, and not to mention 19 crotal bells. Killer.
Oh, look at it. Right in line.
All right, Dougie's on the board. We're on the same road. Those trees out there in the distance, we think there was a road that came right through. Behind me is a 1700s house that was a tavern, and we think this was an old road, so we're following it and just killing it on some crazy coins and 18, oh wow, 18 sleigh bells.
19, I found another.
Oh, that's right, 19. You're going to have to give this a cleaning, Doug, and see what the heck it is.
All right,
I think I see a bust already, Doug.
You're kidding.
I think I see part of it. It might be King George, but here, clean it up while it's wet, and I'll come back and get a...
Paul?
I think that's like copper number 6 for the day, isn't it, Paul?
You've got 2.
I got 2. Charlie had one on the way out that I didn't see. Paul's got 1. Jeff's got 1. 6.
And I got 1.
18 crotal bells, and now that gorgeous silver Joe got. All right, we're going to clean this up and come back. Way to go, Dougie.
Yeah, man.
All right, there's Doug's coin, and it's hard to see, but if I catch it like down here...
Yeah, you can see the back of his head.
Yeah,
right
you can
there.
kind of see it right there.
Yeah.
And it's a King George II. He's facing to the left. He's facing towards like my pinky. And yeah, right down in there. Just you need just the right angle on it. It's wore really bad, Doug.
Yeah,
but
yep.
I think we can at least ID it. And this side, which
We'll wait for Britannia
this will
to
be
come out of
Britannia.
hiding.
It might not because there's still like a thin layer of dirt that just ain't coming off right now. But she's on there somewhere. She's hiding.
Yeah, I see her.
Oh, I
I
do
see
see
her
her.
arm. Yeah.
I see her. Yep, I see her. Oh, it was just the right rub I gave her.
Yeah.
Like Aladdin's lamp, Joe. I gave her just the right rub, and she came out of hiding. Yeah, I see a lot of her, Doug.
Yeah.
See her arm and her head.
Ooh.
So, way to go, man.
Big
We
deal.
are killing it today.
Yeah, boy.
Excellent
Thank
job,
you.
Doug. Whoa, I almost stepped on. Oh, it's just
A
your
clump.
clump. Yeah, I thought it was your coil. I didn't want to step on it. Excellent job, sir.
Thanks, man. And that's only 3 inches.
All right, Joe's got a good one. We all swung over it. Where is it at, Joe?
Right here.
Give me your headphones if you don't mind for a second.
Awesome.
Here's
Awesome
Joe's signal. Go ahead, Joe. And what numbers you seeing?
26, 29.
Yeah, it's about I was getting high 70s, maybe it's up to 80, but it's very crisp and small and tight.
And I think it's another silver for him.
Well, I think it's a coin.
Let's see what it is.
I think it's another coin, or at least a coin size object of brass or some sort of good metal. Oh, there it is!
Right there.
Big copper.
There it is. Oh, popped right out.
Oh, man. Nice pinpoint.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Joe, grab that sucker. That thing flung right out. Look, you can still see, you can almost see the impression of what it is. I just told Joe, I said, Joe, you get a good screamer, we're going to live dig it. And literally 2 seconds later, oh, I got a good signal.
That's going to be a KG probably.
Wow. That was a monster, like in my face. Took the whole screen up, that big coin. Lately with the coppers, we got to almost let them dry.
It might be a KG too, by looking at it. I think I saw 2.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yeah.
I see it.
That was pretty
Well,
cool how it popped.
The bust is facing to the left. Might have to let it dry a little bit just to make sure it is a KG. Oh, no, I see Britannia. I'm pretty sure. I see the throne
That's where it's
and
set
the bottom of her shield. Yeah, yeah.
300 years.
Yeah.
That was cool how it popped out.
Oh, it popped right out in front of me. We were all able to see it. Yeah, I'm almost positive I see King George II right there. Another one. I think that's 7 coppers now.
Yeah.
Old silver. I'm not even going to mention 19 sleigh bells. Way to go, Joe.
Thank you, buddy.
Awesome job, brother.
Yep.
All right, so Jeff and I wandered way out. That little blip is Doug. That little blip is Joe. That slightly bigger blip is Paul. And we're way out here. Jeff, this was a scratchy one. I wasn't even contemplating.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, I wasn't even contemplating live digging it.
Look at
This
that.
soil is a little different as you see that field to this field. And I went down about 6 inches, had a hard time finding it. And then I realized it was in one of these clumps in the tailings. I busted it out, and another big copper, which I think is number 8 or 9 for us for the day.
Oh, wow, that's slick.
Is it slick?
That is super slick.
Let me see that side.
You might get something off of that side. I'll go gentle.
You don't think it's a button, do you? You don't see a button shank?
No, definitely no shank. 100%. Might get something out of that side right there. With the glare. Twist and turn and
Oh, I do see something in the middle.
like a different type of sheen.
Nope, I agree. I see something.
Looks like a chick.
I'm gonna give it a harder rub. Oh, like Madonna? Oh, you're right, man. It's very little detail on it.
Looked like a woman's head at first.
Well, I'm gonna let it dry. I might rub a little sweat from your brow. Well, from my brow. I say your brow. I'm just giving advice to people out there.
You're not touching my brow.
A little bit of oil from your brow won't hurt the coin, and it does bring out detail. You know, it'll sink into the low points and bring out the high points. Maybe I'll be able to see something, but you're right, at the moment, very, very slick. But I do see something in the middle popping through, like you said. All right, Jeff is just flat out exhausted. We've been here all day.
So many coppers.
Would you think we probably walked a mile and a half?
Why digging 1,000 holes?
Dog Tag Doug's coming, who I want to say, Jeff, is twice your age and he's still going. But anyway, Jeff did say he thought he saw a woman, and he's right. Now I lost it, Jeff. I lost it. I was able to see, where did it go? Right there. It was this side. I think it's a drape bust. I can see the top of her head. I can see the hair pulled back in like a ribbon. I think it's another drape bust. Very slick, though. I mean, this isn't going to be my proudest drape bust ever. But you're right. It's a chick on there. I'm 93.7% sure it's a drape bust.
You know, I've been getting a lot of nickel signals today, pulling up everything but a nickel until now.
Yeah, Jeff's the only guy with a nickel all day. He had a V nickel, which is a nice old...
I think I trumped it.
You did. Let's see here. And you do, Doug. I was almost going to call you Jeff because that's who I associate with nickels now.
Yeah.
It's a shield nickel.
It's a shield.
It's
Shield nickel.
It's very hard to see, but you can see a little bit of it right there. I'm going to have to put a picture up next to it so people can appreciate, because a shield nickel is beautiful.
Yeah, and that goes back as far back as just after the Civil War.
Yeah, it's the very first nickel ever.
Yeah.
Before the shield nickel,
Half dimes.
it was half dimes, and they were silver. And then we started the shield
The nickel
nickel,
denomination.
making them out of a nickel copper type alloy. But they're hard to find because of all the nickel on every metal detector. They show up as a very low mid-tone.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't dig it. It sounds like foil. It sounds like junk.
But when you're out in the field
No,
like this,
kudos.
digging old coins,
Absolutely.
you got to dig that signal.
Kudos. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm always proud when I see someone get a coin that a lot of people don't dig.
Yeah.
I mean, people just don't. People skip over them, and you really get rewarded. Same with the buttons. Well done, Dougie. That's a beautiful coin. Oldest nickel of the day. And congratulations.
And shout out to Nickel Nibbler.
Nickel Nibbler. He'd be salivating all
Oh,
over that
yes, he
sucker.
would.
All right, Jeff's got himself another copper. Paul was almost coming out, and then he turned around. I don't know why. We're still on the Colonial Road. And Jeff, I think we're over where I'm at. There was a house around here because I'm seeing red brick on the ground. I've dug a few square nails, which should not be this far out. And then right off the side, which I think is the Colonial Road, Jeff just yelled, "He's got a
Show my
copper."
secret today.
He's still got the new guy shirt on. I guess you're always the new guy until we get a newer guy.
I'll still be new guy. Right here. I flipped her over. She popped it right out.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Let me pick that up. I won't pop it out for you yet. Look at that.
We can break it up.
Oh, we can do it together?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it together. See how the back we'll look at it together.
Oh, let me see. Don't break this off yet.
How nice that is.
Yeah, I wonder if I can tell what the coin was.
Nice.
Nope, I can't.
Oh, we'll be able to identify this one too.
You see something on it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You guys will know, but these are still new to me.
All right. If I told
You'll know as soon as you see it.
if I told you it was Pee Wee Herman, you'd believe me, wouldn't you?
No, I know Pee Wee Herman.
Let me see. Oh, it's another matron head, Jeff.
It's my first.
Yeah, a matron or a braided hair. We have to look.
They're both my first.
Are
Either
they?
way. I haven't gotten either one.
Wow, you got a nice detail on it. It's 1800s. I think around late 18 teens they started, and it went up to like 1857.
Nice.
And the matron and the braided look very, very similar. I mean, there's a little difference in her nose and her chin. When they're dirty, they're hard to tell. But this is not super thick. I'm going to guess it's a matron, but I could be wrong. It'll have 1 cent on the back, and you can kind of see it coming through right there.
Awesome day, man.
Yeah, this is 5 bucket listers for you now. When you're the new guy, everything's a bucket lister.
Everything's a bucket lister.
Like a rock! My first rock!
My first rock.
But in all seriousness, your first matron, your first KG2,
KG3.
I'm sorry, your first 2-cent piece,
Yep.
your first Crodal / sleigh bell,
Yep.
and your first
V-nickel.
V-nickel,
Yep.
all in one day.
All one day.
And you're just one of the 6 of us out here killing it on the old stuff. Congratulations, man. Beautiful coin. And I think that's 9 coppers in the day after our 11 copper weekend last weekend.
It's incredible. 20 in 2 days.
Yep. Way to go. Excellent find. Oh my goodness. I had a screaming high signal there. I almost thought it was going to be a can, Doug.
Yeah.
But I'm digging everything out here. I went down about 3 inches, threw the dirt up, and I saw this staring at me.
Holy
Shoe
mackerel.
buckle.
A giant, beautiful shoe buckle.
Oh, look at the.
Look at all the
Are
fancy
they
on
stars
Wow.
around the edge or no? I can't tell.
it.
From
They're
this
just
angle.
decoration.
Yeah, boy.
Jeff,
that's
these
cool.
would go like up here
Yeah.
on a fancy lad shoe. Definitely colonial period. Look at that. And
That
it-
is awesome.
Wow.
right there, Paul, would go the piece
Jeff.
across, and it would have, I'm sorry, whatever your name is, I'm so excited. And it would have the little tongue, which they called like a chafe or something.
Yeah.
The teeth that would come over and latch on.
Right.
Look how nice that is.
I don't think those teeth did a good enough job on this one.
Yeah, I'm glad it
And you
didn't.
frequently find
Oh.
those busted.
Buy a home.
Yeah.
Buy a home, though.
Incredible. Great job.
Wow, that flew out just like that.
Awesome. And
Oh.
there's signs of a house.
Oh, there is signs of a house. That's what I'm saying. There's pieces of, I'm not even looking at the block on the ground. I'm just looking at the red brick and the square nails that I've dug up. I haven't dug a square nail all day, and then all of a sudden there's concentrations of them.
Closer to me.
Doug did.
Well,
nail
oh,
Doug.
wow.
Square.
Paul's going to have a conniption fit because he was supposed to be out here with us.
Turned around and he was gone. I have
Oh, my
no idea
goodness.
where he vaporized to. Maybe he fell into a black hole.
Him and Joe were over there.
I'm
really?
going to call
Oh,
Joe.
okay.
I can see him both.
Wow, I love it. All right, Jeff's got another signal he thinks might be a coin. Paul and Joe came over. I called them once I said shoe buckle, they came running because that's a house. That's a house. And what do you got? Oh, go ahead. I hear noises. I hear beep, beep, bleep, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. What number are you getting?
24.
All right, I'm hearing bloop, 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 bloops. Let's see if it's a good bloop, bloop, bloop.
Sure sounds like a good bloop, bloop, bloop.
Let's see.
Adrenaline's got me jamming this shovel on the ground now.
Oh man, that shoe buckle.
It's out, right?
Sounds like it's out over here. I think it's in the big clump, maybe. Is it a Crodal bell?
Ah.
Oh, it's an ox knob. It's an ox knob.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah, you said, oh, me and Joe were excited.
At first I was thinking
Fine, bro.
horse tack, but now I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's an
awesome,
ox
dude.
knob. Yeah, that's an old
job,
one
man.
too.
That's a good one.
When
That's
I called
that's
a
old.
coin, that's why I said ah. Try to call something.
Yeah, no, it's a nice. Hey, good find. First one ever, right?
Yep.
A lot of firsts today. A lot of firsts. Paul said he's got a button.
Good one, Paul.
He said gold gilt.
Well, that's a gold gill in the back. Hold up in the side.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Where's-
I need identification help.
Is it a coin?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't see anything on it, but it's a one-piece flat button.
Haven't got a button in a while.
Yeah, no buttons. Well, Joe got 2 Tombacks today,
Yeah.
and as cool as they are, Tombacks don't have any markings on it, so this is like a whole different style of button. Nice find, Paul.
All right, let me see your stupid buckle.
Oh, don't look. Don't you look. All right, ready? Oh, it's in my hand. I feel it. Put your hand out. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Ready? Feel the size of that mother.
It's a big one.
Oh, come on, Paul. And look at the fancy on it.
You got a nice one like this at the beer
I did,
house.
but it didn't have the fancy around it.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. I have it at home. I look at it every day. It's got lines, but not fancy on it. But I mean, come on.
That is nice.
How often do you find a whole complete giant shoe buckle like
Well,
that?
it's almost complete.
Well, I'm going to bang this part out up here so it's nice all the
need the
way
tongue.
rainbow. I have inside guts. At least I'll put in it when I display it. Can't stop
That was
looking
probably
at
screaming.
it. I thought it was a can. It was like a 92, 93.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you, sir.
All right, get out of my row.
Okay. Let me go back over to the shoe buckle row. All right, still going strong. Paul's out here now. Doug. Joe is over in the sun. I don't want to show the sun. Jeff's behind me. And I was coming along. I had another screaming one, 70s, about maybe 3 inches down. Plucked out this. And this is some sort of part off of an old lantern. Yo. Oh, Paul's got a copper. And there'll be a patent date, a lot of them, up on the handle here. And I was going to tell you about it, but we're going to walk over because Paul gave me the big copper sign. Interesting lantern piece. I've never found a lantern piece like that before, Paul.
That is weird.
Yeah, but cool piece. I'm going to put it aside for now because Paul said he's got a copper. If indeed it's a copper. I'm looking. Oh, there it is, Paul. Right there. Right there. You see?
Thick.
Is it thick? Like braided hair thick or
Thick.
like Liberty Cap thick? This spot is old, Paul, so I think it could be a really old one. Although Jeff did find a matron in this, where this house
Could
was.
be a matron. I think the date came through.
Let me get my glasses on while you're... Oh, look at those glasses too, Paul. Come on, only a real man can wear those glasses.
Could be draped.
Let me take a gander at it.
Oh, that's the back, so hang on. So
You're rubbing the wrong
way.
side.
Yeah. Come on, Liberty Cap.
Only I dig the Liberty Caps, Paul. Come on, you know that.
It's a drape on.
You get the King Georges, I get the Liberty Caps. Oh, well, it's hard to tell.
Huh?
I see the face, yeah. I mean,
You can see the wreath
usually
on
the
back.
Liberty Cap, she's more over to the right to make room for that big old cap.
And the wreath on the back. The wreath's nice.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I can see the America coming through really well. And part of the wreath. I can see some good detail on it. That's going to clean up pretty well. It's better than the one I dug. The one I dug is really,
Is it?
yeah, it's pretty slick. But no, I can see her. Possibility of a Liberty Cap, Paul.
Yeah.
The Liberty Cap would have writing on the
Seems
rim
a little
here.
thick, man.
It's meaty. I don't see any writing on the rim. But it's either going to be, like you said, drape bust or Liberty Cap. Either way, 200 plus years old. So way to go. Copper number 9 for the gang today.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent find.
Like a fatty, maybe.
Charlie
Could be a
tomorrow.
flying eagle.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll go with Charles tomorrow, remember?
Oh, that's right.
It's probably a
Shout out to Charles Schaefer, Peggy, Alan,
Hoarder.
Billie Jean. Good group of people. I would join you, Paul, but it's just too far 2 days in a row.
Well, there's a wreath on the back. I can see it right there.
Is there?
Yeah. See the wreath?
Yep. So is it a fatty, though? Is it thick?
It don't look thick.
I think it's a flying eagle.
Really?
Flying. Oh, sorry, Paul.
It does feel thick.
I think it's a flying eagle. I think I just saw the bird. Drape. Oh, that's back's in good shape.
I know.
Yeah, I see the bird on it. You can see the eagle right on it. You look at it at the right angle.
Didn't somebody need one of them here?
I'll clean it up.
Oh, Doug might need one. All right, there's Joe's coin. Joe, do you have a flying eagle?
Not this year.
No? That's one of Doug's bucket list coins. It's hard to see, but it's definitely a flying eagle. I can kind of make out the eagle, his head, all the way on the left side of the coin. When they're dirty, the head and the tail look the same. It's hard to orient it. Jeff, you had one last year, remember? And the back, there's a wreath on there. They only made them 2 years. You can see one cent in the middle. They're thicker than a modern penny by a little bit. But yeah, only made them 2 years. Well, 3 years, but the one is impossible. It's like a prototype or something. But way to go, Joe. It's one of Doug's bucket lists, so I'm going to put it away before he walks over. Excellent. 1857 or 1858?
We'll find
Boom. Nice job.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Joe said he's got a real that he found on the surface.
1920.
Oh, look at that black on it.
That's
That's a half real. That's a half. That's really tiny. You sure it is? It's not a half dime or a trime?
I don't know.
It's trime size.
Somebody dug here though.
Oh, that might have been him because he just got the thing right next to it, the
I
flying
just
eagle.
swung right over it.
Could
Yeah,
be
the flying eagle's right there.
You think it popped out when you popped the flying eagle?
I don't know.
It's black as all heck.
Maybe it popped out of there.
Let me get my flashlight. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to help or not, Joe.
What the heck is that? Yeah, you see this shield?
That was a 20 coming up.
I can't see it from where I am. You're saying it's what?
It's a half real.
Oh, it is?
I got a good one now. He's making me wait for him.
Oh, it is a half. Oh, look at that, Paul. I can see the crown and the crest.
Yep.
So is it a Carlos, you think?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, I see it. I see Carlos in there. Oh my goodness. Jeff, hold that light. Who just had a light out?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jeff's got a light out. Hold it right there, Jeff. I see Carlos. It's a half real. It's small. It's like
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, there's a date. Hold on, there's a date.
1776.
I can't.
I found one like that. Remember?
I had Carlos upside down.
I'm about to slap him in.
All right, I don't see the date. I'm gonna go walk over because Paul's got something that was coming up like a 92. I'm gonna give this to Joe and Jeff. They're gonna figure out a date and come right back.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go walk over and let's see what Paul's got.
Maybe it's your other shoebox.
All right, come on. If it is, you got to give it to me. All right, we're gonna do a live dig. Paul doesn't like doing live digs. I'm gonna move this over here. This was a 92 on my machine, which my shoe buckle was a 92, Paul. Coke cans are 92s, but it seemed small. So I'm gonna hope for the best and see if Paul can get, if he gets my other shoe buckle.
Cool.
We're gonna have to wrestle for it. You better hope that pilgrim had one leg, Paul. All right, let's see. I don't see any shoe buckles flying out yet. All right, let's get a pinpointer in there, Paul.
How do I do it?
1793?
92 or 93?
All right, 1790s on that Carlos Real. I heard it in there. Deeper? All right. Careful you don't freaking crush that thing. Wow. This is suddenly not sounding as good. Let me get my machine, Paul, and see if it's still in the hole or not. Up. Oh, it's a coin. It's a coin. I see it. Yeah, it's a big copper.
I thought it was silver for a minute.
No, it's a big copper coin. It's got to be like a braided hair. Super thick to come up that high.
Wow,
That's a really thick one. It looks like an Oreo cookie.
Yo, that is thick, Paul. That could be a Liberty Cap.
It's a chain.
I know
It's not a chain. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's thick like a Liberty
He
Cap.
doesn't get that lucky.
I know.
It's getting dark, but I don't think
That's
we're
a
leaving.
made big braided hair.
Brazen hair.
Paul finds the newest stuff. We all come out and find
That was screaming.
pilgrim stuff, and he finds.
Wasn't that so high?
Yeah, it was a 92 on my machine. It's probably got a lot of detail. I see a bus
Braided
coming
hair.
through. Is it braided hair?
I'm
Can't
pretty
believe
sure.
it.
I think she got a long neck.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe it. Well, I mean, it falls right in line with Joe's flying eagle, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of glad it wasn't my shoe buckle. That's 10 coppers, though.
Yeah.
That's 2 double-digit copper days in a row. Nice find there, Paul. All right, Paul is rechecking his braided hair hole. Had another signal in there. As he did it, Joe brought over this blowhole button, which I got to show because those are 1700s, maybe early 1800s. But hold that, Joe, because Paul had a 2 large cent copper spill. Oh, it's starting to get cold too, Joe.
I know.
We're all in like t-shirts. It was warm all day. Oh, it is. It's cut. It's
That's
like
cool,
it's
man.
clipped.
I knew it sounded. Yo, that was a 34 originally.
Yeah.
It was a 92 on my machine. I don't see anything on this
Yeah,
one,
that might
Paul.
be a tough one to figure out.
But it's thin. It's nowhere near as thick as the braided hair was.
Yeah.
And it's clipped, which is pretty cool. Unless it got hit by the plow, but I mean,
So,
it's perfectly flat.
check your holes.
Did you see all that stuff? Come on. Carlos IV, half real, 1790 Spanish silver, 1720s half pistarine. All the large cents we've got, braided hairs and drape bust and matrons. I can't even remember them. Shield nickel. Did you see my Colonial shoe buckle? It was just an incredible day all along that road. And let me tell you, next week, when we actually hunt the home site, hold on to your horses, man. 6 of us go back there, spend all day, sunrise to sunset. I think the video right now is like 1 hour and 45 minutes. Just so you know how much stuff we found. I'm gonna have to edit it down and maybe chop it up a little bit. It was nuts. And like I say every week, if you guys want to get out and find stuff in your local area, you might not have Colonial, but maybe you have Civil War or World War II era stuff or Depression era stuff. Who knows? But you're going to have some really cool stuff in the ground, and I'll help get you the detectors so you can go find it. Just shoot me an email, quarterhoarder@yahoo.com. Let me know how much you're going to spend on the detector. I'll recommend the best machine for your budget so you can get out and absolutely kill it every single time out, just like we do. I'm telling you, you are going to love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting. I'll see you on the next one. Later.